So you will pretty much only have an hour left to get this in, and this is what happens when my life decides to go for a little bit of a tumble. Hello everyone, Mega Man NG here, and this is going to be my mid-month update for May 2017, or if you want to be specific, May 15th, 2017. Now, I'm going to be a bit honest, this update isn't going to be as long, but I do have a lot to say. So let's get to the nitty-gritty and get this done. First and foremost, many of the games that I've covered and completed in the month of May so far. Let's start with the games that I've completed, because I have a lot to say about those. First, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, a big success, I will admit. It was really successful, and I never thought I would see it through to the end this time. I really did. It just made me feel so satisfied, so happy that I was able to finish it. It's like reliving these memories all over again, especially when I did them almost 3-4 years ago for the PS3. And it's still a fun game to play. I always remember playing the original, and now the updated version changed that. And I enjoyed it greatly. Next up on the list is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Wii U. This one was a 2-month project. A 2-month project that has finally come to an end. Really did. And why the Wii U of all things? Well, I mentioned it many times already that I wanted to do the Wii U version because the Switch version is one everybody's going to do. I mean, everybody is already doing the Switch version, but yet, why not no Wii U? And someone suggested that the Wii U would attract more viewers, and it did for a time before it pretty much died off. It didn't matter because I enjoyed it. Breath of the Wild is one of these games that are really enjoyable, really addicting, and the replay value is ridiculous because you could just start over again and play the game however you want it. How you do it is up to you. No one's going to stop you. It's actually one of the few Zelda games that even now, fans, or rather players, find many, numerous things to be had in it. It's incredible just thinking about it. I mean, looking back on my playthrough now, which was 42 parts long, and how fitting that 42 is the number of life in the universe, it's rather emotional for me. It really is. It's actually one of the few Zelda games, aside from Majora's Mask 3D, that I've completed from start to finish. And it was satisfying. There was also another Zelda game I did, A Link Between Worlds, but that was also in 2013. Good times on that too. So yeah, all the parts for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Wii U are there to enjoy, though if not, it don't matter. I've completed it, and with it, I can finally say goodbye to my Wii U. Sure, it flopped, but it did give us a lot of good stuff. I can't say it enough. Next comes one that, man, I'm a bit disappointed at. Nioh DLC Dragon of the North. When I finished Nioh, I thought it would be put to rest, but it turned out I was wrong. I'm going to confess something to you. Nioh's first DLC made me realize how pathetic I had been not even putting enough effort to even be strong enough to survive the rest of the game. When I tried being the first boss in Nioh's Dragon of the North, the first stage, it was a nightmare. I literally rage quitted twice. I rage quitted at that boss twice. You didn't see it, but it was during when I had to grind just so I can be strong enough to beat it and beat the rest. But it then made me realize that yes, Nioh is hard, but it's more rewarding when you're strong enough to kick the ever-living snot out of what comes your way. And Dragon of the North proved that. Sadly, it did not do well view-wise because nobody gave a damn about it. I mean, I love Nioh. My review of it is proof of it. You can find it on my blog. But the fact that when I did the DLC, nobody came? I mean, good God. I understand that not everybody liked it, but I did. I enjoyed the game so much. Who am I to complain about it? It's just that I understand that many people would prefer seeing me do stuff like Kingdom Hearts or Zelda or Ace Attorney to let everybody know I'm done with Ace Attorney, I'm retired. But the fact that I wanted to do something different, it just really left me disappointed. And I felt that my channel was being punished for it. I want to do something different, and I end up paying the price. What is wrong with that? It's just a video game, and yet, I feel that I don't want to blame my viewers because I'm not going to force them to watch something that they don't like. If they don't like it, they don't like it. I'm not going to complain about it, but it made me feel really bad. Then when I did finish it, it felt really sad. And coming from a guy who loves these kinds of games, who rather want to put a lot of effort towards, yeah, it explains a lot. But thankfully, I've been able to finish Dragon of the North, and all the episodes, which are a total of 6, are on my Nioh playlist. And you're not going to see Nioh until the next DLC, Bloodstained Honor. And when that comes out, I am going to be doing that too. And if you don't like it, too bad. It's one game that I enjoy, and I'm going to be putting a lot of grind to make sure I get it done. And the fourth one is one that's still in progress today, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. You're not seeing an episode today because I recorded 2 yesterday, and I gotta record 2 more today. And I'm almost done with the first part of the game. Yeah, Rechain of Memories is pretty much split into 2 separate games, like 2 separate sections. The first is the main story, which focuses on Sora. The second is Reverse Rebirth, which is shorter and focuses on Riku. And combined, it pretty much tells a complete story. It really does. And it also set things up for the inevitable, which would come for 358 over 2 days, and Kingdom Hearts 2. To which let you guys know I will be explaining that in a bit. And speaking of which, here's a little look of what comes for the rest of May. First and foremost is Injustice 2. And I know some people on YouTube already got early copies of the game and are now spoiling the story, and as well as the endings. I honestly don't care. It's made by the same people that gave us Mortal Kombat X, and believe me, that one did a bit well, especially when I did the XL characters. So here's the deal. Tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to be doing Injustice 2, and it's going to be commentated, starting with the story mode, and I've seen bits of the story mode, and I like that there's like a bit of a twist at the end. There's some twists and turns. It's going to get me excited, trust me. And then after that, I'm going to be doing arcade with every single character. Just like Mortal Kombat X, there's like a section where you can actually do arcade mode and get their ending. Hopefully, I'll do the same here, except that, yes, I bought the Ultimate Edition. Like $87 that I spent instead of wasting $108 at GameStop. Just to get all the DLC and everything. And just like how I did with Mortal Kombat X. I know people liked Mortal Kombat X when I did it, and I hope they're going to be doing the same when I do Injustice 2. So, once Injustice 2 starts, I'm going to be switching between Rechain of Memories and Injustice 2. You're going to see 1 episode a day. Wednesday is the only exception because you're going to see an episode of Injustice followed by my Flash review. Or 2 episodes depending because I'll be explaining that in a bit. But, yeah. Another thing I should mention is that one of the planned games I wanted to do was Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. You guys know I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem ever since they brought it westward when the 7th game, Fire Emblem the Blazing Sword. But I found out that, yeah, I'm not getting a review copy of it, sadly. I have to buy it, but money is a problem, which means that Fire Emblem Echoes is going to be on hold until I get a copy. If you guys want to help out and provide me one, or rather help out and help me get one, that'd be nice. It'd be really nice. But I'm not going to force it on everybody. Like I said, it's optional. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm going to end up getting it eventually. When I do, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of it, and it's going to be commentated. Yes, a Fire Emblem game with commentary. Although I don't know if you guys feel it's a good idea. Do you want to have it with commentary or not? I want to know. But I am going to be using like a layout, like a template of sort of things for Fire Emblem Echoes, so you're going to look forward to seeing that. You're just going to see both screens happen, and it's going to be fun. Trust me, it is. And the other thing that's going to come for the rest of May, if I finish Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, then the next game is going to be Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. This was one that was a lot of fun to do back in 2014, and it's going to be fun again 3 years later. And that one's going to be long for a reason. I'm doing it in critical mode. Critical mode is the ultimate test, and I went through the ultimate test quite well. So when it comes, you're going to look forward to it big time. Trust me, it's going to be a blast. And last but not least is just whatever comes to mind. There's so many things coming to my mind right now, it's hard to even find the right words for it. For starters, this Saturday is the Samurai Jack series finale. And when that happens, I'm going to be providing my thoughts on it. And it's not just going to be any regular review. No. It's going to be a full throttle review, meaning I'm not only going to provide my thoughts on the episode itself, but I'm also going to be providing my thoughts on the season as a whole. The entire season, 10 episodes. And with 10 episodes, Jendi and his crew delivered so much on Samurai Jack. It is, without a doubt, amazing. And they have never let me down. They have never let the fans down. And we're finally going to get the conclusion that we deserve. Also, there's also going to be the Flash episode reviews. And when that comes to an end, I'm going to be doing a full throttle review on that. And I will have a lot to say regarding Season 3, because Season 3 has been a bit of a mixed bag for me. There were some episodes I liked, some that I really enjoyed, and some that I legitimately did not. And once Season 3 ends, I'm going to have a field day with it. Not to mention having my thoughts on it, a bit of a comparisons between the villains. But this time I'm going to have to do comparisons with Season 2 Zoom and Season 3 Savitar, aka Time Remnant Future Barry Allen. Which means my theory is still solid. And as well as the fact on how Flashpoint, or rather the CW version of Flashpoint, pretty much shaped the CW verse to as it is now with having 4 shows. Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, and Legends. It's going to be big, it's going to be huge, and it's going to have me do a lot of brain power and a lot of research. So when it comes, look forward to that. And there's also one other thing. The road to 30K subscribers is still not an easy struggle. Last month was a big hit, and that road is still going strong, hopefully. I am right now at 29,629 subscribers. And I will have to admit, I never thought we would be able to make it that far. It's been like, what, a year or two since we were like 25K? And now we're about to hit 30K. That's amazing. But when you also think about it, the fact that I'm having such an achievement at a time when YouTube is at its worst is an understatement. YouTube's pretty much going down every single time with their whole advertiser-friendly rules, the whole boycott and everything. Meaning my options are very limited by this point. I don't even have I'm going to confess, I don't have a backup plan. I don't have a plan outside of YouTube because all I do every day is wake up, upload a video, go to the gym, laze around, work, and get the videos done so that way you can have it up for you guys. That's very upsetting for me because I hardly ever go out much. I've been putting a lot of my time towards the gym. I'm on a diet, to let you know. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because I need to boost up my self-confidence. That, and I hated, how do I put this? I hated being at around 240 pounds, being obese, which was something I vowed never to be again. But depression pretty much has a way with it. And it pretty much made me where I am right now. Thankfully, I've lost weight. I'm lost like almost 10 pounds so far, and I'm still going strong. And hopefully by the time I'm done, I can reach like around 210, 200 pounds, or maybe 190. I'll look better and feel better. And you also want to know about streaming, like on Twitch. Well, I do stream, but mostly Overwatch. But unfortunately, due to the fact that the PS4 I have is a very old model, the old PS4, I don't have one that has 5 gigahertz internet, which may mean one thing. I'm going to have to start saving up to get a PS4 Pro. Because I'm going to need a PS4 Pro if I'm going to stream at 5 gigahertz internet. With the Nintendo Switch, I hope that there'll be a Twitch option that you can stream at 5 gigahertz internet. I don't even know if the Xbox One has that. If the Xbox One has the option to stream, then this would mean I can actually stream Banjo-Kazooie and the like on Twitch, and it would be a lot of fun to do. So, yeah, I don't have much in terms of options. I really am limited, and it doesn't help that I don't get paid as much as I used to do. If I did, I wouldn't be complaining about it. Ever since the whole ad boycott thing, you guys know I always complain about this thing. I don't do that anymore because I'm now just going with the flow. I'm seeing where the future holds. I'm just saying it. Like Riku has said when he gave into the darkness, I accepted it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to accept whatever comes my way. And no matter what, I will see it through to the end. And hopefully, maybe, I may be able to be back the way I used to be. Before Arc System Works decide to kick my butt and screw my channel over. Screw those guys, screw them the heck. Anyway, that is it for this update. It went a bit long because originally I was going to add Street Fighter V footage showing of Ed. And speaking of Ed, the character story mode for it is coming. I'm just waiting for a release date because I wanted to do it on the day I had like one video of Rechain of Memories, but that was a bad idea and it didn't work. But, meh, my fault on that. So that's pretty much it. I don't have much else to say, but if you guys want to do what you can to support me, you can do so in many ways. I have a PayPal you can contribute. I have a Patreon where, unlike DSP, I do care for everybody. And there's also YouTube Red. The possibilities are endless for you guys, and all of it is optional. I'm not going to force it on you like DSP does. I care for my viewers and my patrons. So if you are a patron and you contribute, help out, you are helping me in greatly. I really am. I'm sorry. It's just that this update's a lot of work, and I'm struggling to find the right words. But, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Click on the bell so that way you'll be known about it, or rather know when I'll upload next. And if you want to be mega awesome, be sure to check out my Patreon. And if you do contribute to my Patreon, you'll get a shout out from me at the end of every update video I do. I promise not to disappoint. That is it. This is Mega Man NG signing off. Peace out. I need a breather.